Hi, this is Jeremy, the tall trainer, and I'm here with Bob. And he had a great month this month, so they're back in the area and working on stuff. And I really like to point out when people have got some really good things going on. So Bob, you lost 8 pounds this month, and percent body fat's down, inches are down. Wow, what have you been doing this month?
Well, I think I've been coming, as you know, almost every day, not every day, and but I think once you get here, to have someone discipline me, because I'm not a disciplined person. I mean, I will wander wherever I want to go, and to have that kind of routine and discipline, and to insist that you accomplish certain things. And by the way, when you're not looking, sometimes I do slough off, as you know. I think that made a big difference. The second thing that made a big difference is, for the first time in I think 3 years, I've really listened, and we lose every year over here, we get better. I listened to your tidbits about food, about how to eat better and whatever, and we don't eat anything that we differently than we ever ate, but we now start with a raw vegetable that you suggested, and then a vegetable, and then eventually we get to all the things that we like. Yeah. But it's made a huge difference, and once again, I don't think we stopped eating anything. Cut down the carbs. But just the routine of how we eat now has made a big difference. So it's been great. I think the other thing too is how you take a group of people. I really like this boot camp because individually I can talk you out of things, or at least ignore you maybe. But in a boot camp atmosphere, and I suggest anyone that thinks about it, it really, it's competitive, and you don't want to be the one that's not doing what everyone else is doing. I'm probably the oldest one here. I'm 71, but I'm not the heaviest. I'm not the slowest. I'm not the one that's got some knee problems and things like that. And when you see people that have those things and they're doing better than you, I'm gonna tell you, suck it up and get on with it.
You get inspired by it.
So it's been great. Highly recommend it. We only here about 3 months a year, and we go back and do a different routine when we live in Florida. The other thing, by the way, is I had an EKG. My heart is perfect, and my heart rate is good and everything. And I think that I attribute that to the cardio work that we do here. I also like, Jeremy, the way you mix. We do cardio, we do strength, we do weights, we do stretching, and it mixes up pretty well. And I have days that are better than others. I don't mind the weights as much as I mind the cardio, frankly, but it's good for us. And my wife Pam comes also. We come together, which I suggest is a good idea. It helps you feed off each other. No pun intended, feeding off each other. Anyway, so it's been really good. So,
yeah, very cool. Well, thank you. There's a lot of good information. There's some good ideas. Just some inspiration there too for people. And those of you who aren't in boot camp, maybe you could get some of these benefits too, and really receive the encouragement of the environment there. So consider it.
Yeah, consider it. I couldn't, and it's a reasonable investment when you consider all the other stuff. So maybe you don't get DirecTV NFL package this year. I don't know. It's not expensive, but it's a reasonable investment. It's something we put it first on our list now to do before we do anything else. So thanks for all your help. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Bob.